Hello again, everyone, and welcome back aboard Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built here at home. We're going to join the Pilot Club for their weekly general aviation event on Tuesdays, so let's jump right over to the Discord and catch the briefing. Once I find my mouse. There it is. I don't know if I missed the briefing or not. I might have.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, everyone. I'm a couple minutes late. Did I miss the briefing?
Hey, Michael, what's happening? Yeah, just a quick admin briefing, and, that's it, of course, it's just, flying. Just have fun. Where are you flying out of?
I'm flying out of Nashville, a couple stops along the way into Chattanooga.
Oh, nice.
Is there a specific time on target?
8 to 9, whenever.
Sounds good.
I think they're there until about 11 o'clock coverage tonight, so.
Okay, are we with a lateral event then?
Yeah, it was an Atlanta event, and they kind of invited us to it, so we figured we'd participate for a GA Tuesday.
Excellent, sounds good. Well, without further ado, I'll see you guys in Chattanooga.
Yes, yeah, no, they might.
Alright.
What's up, Paul?
Chat, Miguel, how are ya?
Chilling.
Alright, let me drop the Discord out of here. Okay. We're in the 182 today. Our flight plan. We are going to depart out of Nashville. We're going to fly south to Ellington. Then from Ellington, we are going to head over to one of my favorite small airports in Tennessee, PTC. PTC is Polecat Training Center, where they train race car drivers of various types, and the runway is actually shared with the track. So it does have a bit of a neat neat approach there. Okay. Give me just a second here to kind of get things caught up in the cockpit. Alright. Sorry about that slight delay, just had to get kind of ahead of some things here. Okay, so Nashville down to Ellington, over to Polecat, one of my favorites again. and then over to Winchester, and then we're going to end up over in Chattanooga at Loveland. Lowell Field. I said Loveland, I just flew out of Loveland earlier. Lowell Field in Chattanooga. Alright. Let's get started up here. Let's see. First, let's check our fuel. And fuel is good. Okay. Let's get some live weather enabled here. Alright, let's enable our live weather. Okay, so what are we looking at? Might have some wind gusts here. Let's see what happens. Alright, passenger brief. I think I kind of explained. We are Nashville to Chattanooga, a couple stops along the way. Tack time 525.2. Alternate static is off. Start checklist. Let's get scooted up here with our seat tracks. We can reach the pedals and everything. Reach the flight controls. Avionics are off. Autopilot is off. Cowl flaps are currently open. Circuit breakers are all in. Throttle's quarter. Prop is high. Mixture is lean. Brakes are on. See, fuel is on both. Alright. Master on. Beacon on. Clear. Looks clear on the left. Clear on the right. Mags start. Okay. Kiwi Flyer 71. Hello and thank you. Yes, I am using Air Manager for the steam gauges, as well as the angle of attack indicator, and the Garmin G5. Honker, welcome back. Hello, sir. Always a pleasure. And Kiwi Flyer, welcome aboard Felicity. I don't think I've talked with you before. So if this is your first time, welcome, welcome. So Nashville to Ellington to one of my favorites, Polecat Training Center. Over to Winchester, and then over to Chattanooga. So, let's see here. Where were we at on our checklist here? Alright, so we do have good oil pressure. We'll turn our landing light on for safety. And looks like our pre-air start checklist is complete. Oil temperature is coming up. Let's get our seat belts on. Okay. Seatbelts are on, flaps are up, avionics going on, which they are. Alright, we'll turn our transponder on. Let's go up to VFR, mode Charlie. Let's set our heading indicator to compass. And Kiwi Flyer, thanks for the follow, greatly appreciated. Alright, weather information. Let's go ahead and get some weather information first. Let's see if we have any available here where we're at. And we do. We have an ATIS anyway. Let's see, 135.1. see if we can pull it.
Use extreme CTN.
How about that?
Command error in phoneme. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Oscar.
Nashville International Airport native information Oscar 2253 Zulu. Web 220 at 9 or gust 21. Visibility 10. 5,000 scattered. Ceiling 7,000 broken. 25,000 broken. Temperature 28. 2.16. Altimeter 29990. Simultaneous visual approach is runway 20 left. Runway 20 right in use. Departing runway 20 center. Runway 20 right. Notices to air mission. Warning. Bird activity in VCY's airport. Use extreme CTN. Command error in phoneme. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Oscar is current.
Nashville International Airport native in...
Okay. Alright, so our altimeter reading provided 29990 and field elevation here. Nashville International, 599 feet, and yeah, that looks good right there. Yeah. So, safe to say we do have some accurate weather information. We do have some wind gusts of about 21 out of 220, and I am going to go ahead and set my heading bug to the wind direction, as it does give me a nice visual wind indicator on my takeoff roll. And we are at a controlled field. I did not see tower or ground for this field, but we do have, let's see, Chattanooga approach is online. Let's see what, so we don't have Nashville approach or Nashville departure. What ARTCC are we under? Let's pull up the AFD here. Atlanta. And we do have Atlanta Center on 132.9075. One 32.9075. 132.9075.
9 Golf Whiskey squad 2015. 015.
Suppose we'll go ahead and play our VFR flight plan.
Air 712 Golf Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 210.
Let's see.
Flight level 210, 712 Golf.
Alright, we are taking call sign Pilot Club 33 today. VFR type 182. Lightweight category equipment type G. And off block time we're going to say 2320 Zulu. Altitude, we'll just say 2500. 3,000. Yeah, let's just say 3,000. Airspeed 110. En route time for the first leg, approximately 25 minutes. Fuel endurance, got 4.5 hours on board. Route details VFR. Remark, okay. We're VATSIM, weather enabled. And we are operated by the pilotclub.org today. Flight plan is filed. Alright.
Center, Southwest 878, weather was 340, 26 miles to the southwest of East Pulaski, New York. Confirmed Delta 441, we were back.
Atlanta Center, Skylane, Pilot Club 33.
Confirmed Delta 441, we are back.
I interrupted the replay.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 878, weather was 340, 30 miles southwest of Pulaski. Hi.
Atlanta Center, Skylane, Pilot Club 33.
33, fine. Atlanta, American 2202350. The 441 contact, turn right heading 270 on contact approach 133.47. 270 approach 133.47, that's 441. That's 878 Atlanta Center, squad 2035. 035, Southwest 878.
Let's go ahead and do a run up since we're based on the wind. Alright. Fuel's on both. Trim set for takeoff. Flight controls down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator rudder, both fuel responsive. Okay, everything's in the green. Brakes on, fuel on both. 1800. Left mag, there's my drop. Right mag, there's my drop. Drop cycle. 1, 2, 3. I do cycle the prop at least 3 times to make sure the oil is nice and warm and moving through there. Everything's in the green. Let's go ahead and power it back. Atlanta Center, Pilot Club 33.
On contact ND133, accretion 119.55. 119.55 is Lady 61, good day. 372, contact ND119.55. ND119.55, Delta 372. Plus 878, right of contact 27 miles southeast of the Glade Springs, you are welcome. Okay, 893, right of contact 35 miles southeast of the Charlotte Airport, runway 2, accretion runway 18 left.
Park and brake off. He's busy.
Pilot Club 33, Atlanta Center.
Good evening, sir. Type Skylane 182 on the ground at Nashville, looking for a VFR departure to the south to Ellington. Negative flight following.
Control Nashville, that's Memphis. Good 859 to center, maintain 4,000.
So why would...
Good 734, Atlanta Center, squad 2063.
I mean, clearly it's in the Atlanta ARTCC.
The 3 pump tango across 25 miles southwest of the Chattanooga.
We'll try Memphis Center.
1,000 the Chattanooga altimeter.
133.65.
Code 25, clear to Chattanooga Airport. Elvis 4 departure. East 2 transition. Then as filed. Maintain 3,000, expect 15,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.65. Squawk 1514.
And then VATSIM puts us in Memphis Center. Alright, well, that's what it is. So we'll get a hold of Memphis Center here.
The Club 25, read back correct. And after the East 2 transition will be direct to the airport.
Memphis Center, Pilot Club 33. evening, Type 182 on the ground at Nashville, looking for VFR departure to the south, negative light following, and I do have Oscar.
Club 33, maintain VFR departure frequency 133.65 and squawk 1523.
Maintain VFR departures with you, 1523 in the box, Pilot Club 33.
Walker 446, climb and maintain flight level 210. Pilot Club 33, read back correct. Are you ready to taxi now?
Yes, sir. Run-up's complete. Ready to go.
Pilot Club 33, runway 20 center, taxi via Kilo Tango 4, Sierra 7.
That was 20 center via Kilo Tango 4, and then that broke up after that.
Kilo Tango 4, Sierra 7.
20 center via Kilo Tango 4, Sierra 7, Pilot Club 33.
Jet 801, descend via Vans 2 arrival.
Kilo
South transition,
Tango 4,
29905.
Sierra 7.
Descend via the... You said Vance?
Break off.
Jet 801, the Vans 2 arrival.
Vance 2 arrival, Post 801, and I got the altimeter as 29905.
Affirmative.
Roger.
American 2277, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Alright, so Kilo. Alright, so Kilo is apparently up here somewhere, and I might have possibly some outdated scenery. So just swing around here and try this way. So we're in Kilo, and then it was Tango 4, Sierra 7. Kilo, Tango 4, Sierra 7. Tango 5. Tango 4. And then Sierra 7 should be right here off to my right. Okay, looks good. Alright. 20 center. Strobes going on. Memphis Center, Pilot Club 33, holding short 20 center at Nashville.
33, proceed on course, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 center, on course, Pilot Club 33. Alright. And let's grab that center line. There we go. Brakes off, wheels on both, everything's still in the green, full power. Alright, we're into the wind, not much wind correction needed. Rudder for center. Airspeed comes alive about 60, and there it is. Let's rotate. Okay, we have positive climb rate. There's our inner marker going off. Everything's still in the green. Plenty of runway left. I am going to call it a go, however.
Pilot Club 25, runway 18 center, taxi via Alpha Bravo. FedEx 904, Fort Worth Center is closed, frequency change approved.
Let's get up here to 3,000 feet. It's going to be our cruise altitude.
Memphis Center, Delta 2023 at Nashville, I-5 line. I'm not sure if departure is online.
Pilot Club 33, radar contact, say altitude.
1,800 passing. Pilot Club 33.
Delta 25, 23 mid-center. Roger, expect a pre-departure clearance in just a moment. Thank you.
Alright, let's set a course to 193 degrees. Got about 34 miles till we get to our first stop. Once we get up to cruise altitude and cruise speed, shouldn't take us too long to get there. Alright, there's our 3,000 feet. Let's level off here. I'm trimmed to maintain level flight.
Jet 801, expect ILS from lane 18 left approach.
If you are new or have just joined us, we are joining the Pilot Club this evening for one of their general aviation events. Departing out of Nashville, heading to Chattanooga with a couple of stops along the way. Ellington, and then over to a Polecat Training Center, which is one of my personal favorites. Polecat Training Center is actually it's a racetrack, and they train race car drivers there. And the track itself, or the runway, is shared with the automobile track. It's really kind of cool with a neat approach. So we're going to head to Polecat, and then we'll stop over in Winchester on the way to Chattanooga. Should be a fun flight.
Club 25, turn left heading 140, runway 18 center, clear for takeoff.
We are flying directly into the wind and making a ground speed of about 105, doing an indicated 120, so we do have a bit of a headwind.
8133, leaving Nashville class Charlie. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Over to Unicom, and thank you for your service. Good day, Pilot Club 33. Okay, let's go to Unicom 22.8. Ellington is a non-controlled field. So the rest of our fields, except for our final destination of Chattanooga, are going to be uncontrolled. So I will be making some, appropriate traffic calls as necessary. Our first stop at Ellington gives us runway choice of 02 and 20. And that is 5,000 feet long. Our next stop in PTC gives us a 1028 runway, and it's about roughly 2,500 feet long. And then from there, let's see, Winchester. $18 and 3/6. And that is 5,000 feet long. And then I'm sure they're gonna assign us a runway once we get to Chattanooga. Alright, so I have all my runway information. I have all of my runway links and headings and airport identifiers handy. Okay. Now, in the real world, I would have had all of this information done, written down, and ready to go. But in a lot of these events and stuff, sometimes I don't always know the route I'm going to take until right at the time of the event. So, as a result, I kind of do my pre-flight planning while flying, apparently. "26 miles out at this rate should take us about 20 minutes till wheels down." And these people are already starting to trickle in over there. Turn the cabin air on because it is getting a bit warm. Didn't mean to do that. So, I am going to make my first traffic call to Ellington about 10 miles out. I'll make my second one about 5 miles out. And then as we get closer, we'll make the appropriate ones. 02 and 20 going to be our runway choices. And with the winds, we're probably going to take 20. So how should we enter the pattern? Should we cross over Minfield and then just join the left downwind? Should we stay to the, I guess would be the east side of the field and enter, go south and enter on the 45? Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll probably do a teardrop entry. I guess we'll figure it out when we get closer. And we are going to make this one at Ellington a full stop and taxi back, take back off. In fact, we're probably going to make all of these fields a full stop. Alright, we're about 20 miles from Ellington.
Traffic Skylane 2624 Golf, 2.5 mile midfield from the southeast. We're overflying for left traffic 7.
It takes about 15 minutes, roughly, till we get there. Dave Rendon, my friend, hello. Welcome back. Dave, to catch you up, we departed out of Nashville.
Traffic Skylane 264 Golf overhead for a left down entry to 7, a full stop.
So far the stream has been good. I haven't had any major hiccups other than I thought I was, under one ARTCC when actually I was under a different. No big deal really, just had to switch over. But we just departed out of Nashville. We're going to head down to Ellington, do a full stop there. And then head over to Polecat Training Center, which is where they train race car drivers, and the racetrack is shared with the runway. So that's always a neat one. And then to Winchester, and then over to Chattanooga for the fly-in. I do have the field in sight.
Traffic Skylane 2624 Golf, turn left downwind 7.
Alright, 16 miles. So I got about 6 miles or so and I'll make my first traffic call. And then since it is left traffic, thank you Dave, appreciate that. It's definitely a labor of love, that is for sure.
Traffic Skylane 264 Golf, turn left at 7.
That is for sure. So yeah, we're just gonna do a teardrop entry, and we'll pick up the downwind for 20, and make it a whole stop, and we'll taxi back and take back call. I met Dave Brendan here, who's in the chat. I met him through VATStar.
Traffic, RV7 crossing over the departure end of runway 7 for the downwind.
VATStar is where I did a lot of my VATSIM training at to acquire the private pilot rating on the VATSIM network for P1. I am slowly working on my P2.
Traffic, RV7.
Time is limited.
Runway 7.
WestJet 1450, hello. Glad you were able to catch the beginning of this one.
RV left face, 07.
Traffic Scout 561 Papa is approaching the end of runway 7, departure end, and crossing over left downwind for 7.
Alright, we're about 13 miles away. I'm going to start a slow descent. What was our altitude here at Ellington? Anybody remember? 718 feet. So I should expect pattern altitudes of about 1,700 feet.
Traffic, Diamond Star 899 Delta Sierra 2004 miles to the north, coming in the downwind 33.
Dave says in the old VATStar he did P1, P2, P3, all 4 of them with the new ratings. I'm surprised that they didn't carry over unless they changed a lot of the regulations for the P3 or P4. I would imagine that it'd be grandfathered in there, but I don't know what changed, anything like that. Alright, we're going to hang out about 2,000 feet.
Traffic, Diamond 405 Mike Alpha, departing runway 6 to the south.
And I was kind of afraid of that, because obviously I am not multi-engine equipped.
405 Mike Alpha, departing pattern.
So if I wanted to go for my P3, I would have to reconfigure at least a throttle quadrant here to add some sort of dual throttle prop and mixture to be able to control multi-engine. But I at least should be able to get the P2 knocked out in the 182 here. It should be IFR approved.
Skylane 182, Victor, departing runway 24.
Ellington traffic, Skylane, Pilot Club 33 is 10 to the north. We're going to be making a teardrop entry to join the left downwind for 20. Full stop,
Skylane
Ellington.
182, Victor, departing pattern to the south.
Traffic, Cessna 776, clear runway, taxiing to the fuel pump.
Yeah, I've gotten as far as picking up the some of the study materials for the real life instrument rating.
797, Paul, would you with yourself, high southbound.
One step at a time. What I do enjoy about the VATSIM training is a lot of the information presented is actual excerpts and the real information taken from some of the FAA study materials. So a lot of the ground information stuff is very good.
3077, crossing runway 24 midfield. Traffic, Skyhawk 64776, taxiing to runway 24.
Alright, let me get my Ellington runway chart up here, overlaid on my map, because I am unfamiliar with the field. Okay.
Traffic, Sirius turning, finish final.
Still 7 miles out.
Traffic, left here, 4 Mike Kilo, taxi from the North T hangars to the runner block, runway 24.
The field is still in sight. Doing a ground speed right now of 108 with an indicated 120, so we still got a bit of a headwind. Let's see if we can pull some weather information here from Ellington. 135.775.
Traffic, multi-field Tango, 2 mile final, 10
Ellington weather. Wind 230 at 21. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 20. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2993.
Altimeter changed a bit. 230 at 21.
Ellington weather. Wind 230 at 21. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 20. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2993.
So yep, it is a bit windy. Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, 4 miles to the north. Going to be making a teardrop entry to join the left downwind for 20. Ellington.
Wind 230 at 21. Visibility more than 10.
Traffic, Pawnee, 99er Yankee. Entry left downwind for runway 36, Brisbane.
Alright, the field's still in sight there, now about my 1 o'clock. Let's go ahead and slow our roll a little bit. I want to get down to my pattern altitude of 1700 before I enter the pattern. I got about 300 feet to lose.
Traffic 044 is turning base for 10 base.
Alright, there's pattern altitude, 1700 feet. We're going to level off here until we get turned around and beam the numbers. One thing I've yet to actually get any sort of actual clarification on is
Traffic 044 is turning final 10 main.
for this example, if I'm entering coming in on a 45, I try and put the end of that 45 right at basically the intersection of where the crosswind would meet the downwind. I try to put that 45 right where it would enter the downwind. I find myself wondering if that's the same, if I should put myself in that same position if I do a teardrop entry, or is it acceptable and or appropriate to go ahead and circle right in and enter, the left downwind at midfield. That's just something I don't know. I've never been actually get a straight answer on it either.
Lakeland area traffic, Skylane 265, Foxtrot is 4 to the southwest, transitioning northeastbound at 2500. Island traffic, Otter 42 is over Lopez, coming up to beam the airport, sending to 3004 Friday Harbor Water.
Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is entering the left downwind for 20, full stop, Ellington.
42 sound traffic, Skylane 92416, and the right downwind for 24, departing the pattern to the south. Orange County. Orchard eastbound, minus 416, southbound.
And Dave just responded to my query, and I'll go ahead and read that here once we're wheels down. Alright, we ought to beam the numbers. Power back, showtime. Give me 10 degrees of flaps, where we at 90 up, give me 10 flaps. We do have a tailwind pushing us, as we know. So let's go ahead and make our base. Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, left base 20, full stop, Ellington. So we know the wind is going to be pushing us this way, away from our 20, because we have those high winds from the 20 direction. Yeah, we're quite a ways away. I'm going to have to kind of almost crap it in to maintain an actual base leg. Good spot for the final.
Eastbound traffic has
Laps
21
2.
Golf, entering a left downwind, landing 16 Georgia.
Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, final approach 20, full stop, Ellington. Almost overshot this one just a bit. We've got time to correct this. Pitch for airspeed, power for altitude.
Island traffic,
Clear the trees. We're on the glide slope, 2 red, 2 white. Now, this 182 is a heavy bird. I mean, I need to keep power until basically we're ready to, you know, stop. Once you pull the power out, she pretty much just falls down. Butter. How about that? Flaps up.
Santa Cruz traffic, this is 7360, sound line 5 miles.
Alright, here's the taxiway. Okay, let's go ahead and taxi and get out of here. Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is clear 20 and taxiing back to 20 Ellington. Alright. Let's clean up for a little bit. Okay, we'll leave our strobes on for now. Next destination's gonna be thanks Dave, and Dave said, answered my query, I usually do a teardrop when I go over the top and I go about 1 mile out from midfield, do a teardrop down and enter midfield downwind. So when you're coming down off the teardrop, you can see any traffic that's downwind and the way you don't come down on the airplanes. Good information there. And thanks Dave, appreciate that. Alright, strobes are on. Let's go ahead and actually here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lean just a bit. Set my parking brake on. I have to step out of the cockpit for just a couple minutes and I will be right back with you. And then we'll proceed over to Polecat, one of my favorite little raceway airports. Be right back.
Traffic Beaver 20, just past Cattle Point, northwestbound landing in Friday Harbor Water, and we're going to 1,500. Your harbor area traffic, Otter 708, next point, landing Deerwater.
Santa Cruz traffic, this is 736, sound line 2, right with midfield downwind, runway 18, full stop adequate.
Alright, sorry about that delay there. Had to go and pay the landing fees.
Friday Harbor traffic, 707 Papa Alpha is taking 16 for a left turn out. Friday Harbor.
Okay. Alright. Our next destination is not in the Garmin 530. I know it's not because it's not in X-Plane. I put it in X-Plane. It is now available on the X-Plane Scenery Gateway for download if you're interested in the next field we're going to. Alright. Ellington traffic. Skylane Pilot Club 33 is taxiing runway 20 Ellington. Break call.
Down traffic. 60 Quebec is over America's camp on the 45. Turn is the right downwind for runway 16 Lopez.
The background ATC that you're hearing.
Lopez, Friday Harbor traffic, Sky 2711 Romeo coming up on Cattle Pass 2.5, gonna overfly Friday Harbor on the way to Roach. 10-1.
Such as that right there. That's actually coming from a plugin called X-Chatter. Before I discovered, Discord and all of these amazing groups and the Pilot Club and the VATSIM and the Virtual USA Flying Club and Downwind Sim, all these great organizations I never knew about. So while I was flying on the VATSIM, most of the time my Unicom was quiet, so I was looking for methods and ways to bring some more audio in. So I did find that plugin, which is kind of nice. But now with all these groups, and I mean, there's a flight that I could fly with people just about every day of the week, it seems. So it's really kind of amazing, and I just discovered the flight simulation community itself is just absolutely amazing, very friendly. Okay. Just make sure our weather didn't change real quick.
Ellington weather. Wind 210 at 6, gust 13, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 23, dew point -3. Altimeter 2992.
Okay. Alright. Don't see any traffic on the ADS-B. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Alright, strobes are still on. Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is taking 20 and departing to the southeast, Ellington. Okay, let's see. Left is clear. Right looks clear. Okay. Let's grab that center. Look at that windsock. Alright. Stabilized. Here we go. Full power. Right for center. Airspeed's coming alive. Let's rotate. Looking for VY. I do have positive climb rate. Everything's still in the green, and we're still gonna go. Alright, field is about 700 feet. I'll make my crosswind about 1,400 feet. There we go. Ellington traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is left crosswind 20, departing the area to the southeast. Last call, Ellington. Alright, let's climb up to 3,000. I'm not going to worry about filing a new VFR flight plan for these next couple legs. Once we get to Winchester and we head over to Chattanooga, I will file a new VFR flight plan for that leg. But for these couple of small hops here, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so our next leg, heading 140. Okay. Heading at 140. Well, lost some altitude there that I didn't want to lose. So if we just maintain this heading, this should take us straight there. Heading 140, and should take us about 10 minutes or so. Not very far at all. And Kiwi Flyer asks, what flight model are you using with Air Manager? Good question, and I will try and explain this the best that I can. I am using a highly modified version of the Coronado 182. It's been redesigned with a bigger engine. It's got a Lycoming IO 580 340 horsepower engine. It is a modification that is done by a let me rephrase. It is a real-life modification done to real-world Cessna 182s by a real-life company called Whip-Air, and they call it the Boss 182. Now, I called Whip-Air, and I explained to them, what I wanted to do, and they provided me all the necessary information and data needed to basically build a Boss 182 based on Coronado's flight model. So, if that makes any sense. And as you can, I'll try and, let's see if I can do this here. It's actually, I don't even use Coronado's visual objects. I use the Laminar default 172 physical objects in PlaneMaker, and the reason I do that is because Coronado likes to group all of their visual objects into one large segment. So you cannot really manipulate it like you can an aircraft that's composed of several different objects, like the Laminar one. So that's the reason I did that. So visually it is a 172 based on the Coronado's 182 flight model that's been modified to a Boss 182 with bush landing gear. And we're about 10 miles away from Polecat. Traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33. We're about 9 miles northwest, and we're going to be overflying the field and then crossing midfield to join the left downwind herd 28 Polecat. I'm just going to overfly it to kind of show you guys what Polecat Training Center actually looks like. And if you're so inclined to look it up for yourself, it is 08 Tango November, and the runway is it is shared with the automobile track. There are no runway markings on it, and if you're in a low-wing aircraft, you definitely better maintain center, or your wing's going to hit the cement barrier wall. It's a fun little field. And I'm going to circle it to the right, so I'm going to try and put it right in the right window. That way you can kind of get a aerial view as well. Now this airport I did go ahead and design and develop for X-Plane, so you will need to download it if it's something that you're interested in. But it is on the X-Plane Scenery Gateway. Polecat traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is 3 miles northwest, going to be overflying the field and entering or crossing the infield, going left downwind 28 Polecat. So, here's the track, kind of circles around, loops around. It's not a circle track, but it is a circuit track. So there's a beat, it just goes around and around. Alright. We're going to go up. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to enter on the downwind for 2-8. Field elevation at Polecat is 820 feet. Pattern altitude is 1800. Polecat traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is entering the left downwind for 2-8, full stop, Polecat. Mixtures forwards, fuels on low. Just give me flaps 10. Kind of like a 45-ish right there. Once we get past this hill, we're going to make our left base. Polecat traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, left base, 2-8, Polecat. Got that heavy wind. Polecat traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, final approach 2-8, Polecat. Gonna have to grab it in there. Hard landing, yes. I know that was a hard landing. Alright. On the ground here, PTC 08 Tango November. You'll soon see what I mean about high wing versus low wing. The owner of PTC flies a Cub, the high wing. But yeah, really, it's a really neat strip. Check it out if you're up for it. I'm not sure if it's in a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing or not. It's not something that I run, so that's not something that I know. Okay. Alright. Where to next? Where are we going next? Kilo, Bravo, Golf, Foxtrot. Kilo, Bravo, Golf, Foxtrot, Winchester Municipal. 21 miles. And let's just see, I guess still got good fuel. Everything's in the green. Okay. Still need to come. Alright. I need to check on a process, and I will be right back. Sorry about that. Alright. I have several processes that run on a couple of different machines to make this whole thing run and operate as it should. Seemed like one of them was being delayed, so just wanted to restart that. But we should be good to go now. Alright. We're here to ground at Polecat. If you've just come in, 08 Tango November, a very small, privately owned airport, unique in which the fact that the runway is shared with an automobile track that's used to train race car drivers of various types. Alright. Polecat traffic, Skylane Paddle Club 33 is taking 28, going to be making a left downwind departure to the east, Polecat. Let's do another quick mag check. Brakes on. 1800. Left mag. Right mag. Alright. Park and brake off. Flaps up. Strobes on. Here we go. Full power. Maintain center. Airspeed. Rotate. Positive climb rate. Let's get out of the valley here. I want to maintain this runway heading until I kind of get some altitude and get out of this valley and over some of these trees. Because I know runway heading will get me out of there safely. Alright, 1,500 feet. Let's go up to 2,000. We'll go ahead and turn on course. That's going to put us about 700 plus 500. Alright, let's turn on course. Polecat traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, left crosswind 28, departing the area to the east. Last call, Polecat. Next jump, about 21 miles till we get to Winchester Regional, which I have never been there. I've been to Winchester, Virginia. Now about Winchester, Tennessee. There were the 121.675. Let's get that kind of set up here.
Harbor traffic, Skyhawk 69 is there, Papa 5 miles southeast, inbound for 16, Harbor.
121.675. Alright, so I got that set up. That'll stand by. And still going to be on Unicom. I'll make one call about 20 miles out, or 10 miles out. What did we say our runway's going to be there? 18 and 36. So we've got a north-south runway at Winchester. And 3618. It's probably going to be 18.
Lopez Island traffic, 68 Quebec is turning right downwind for runway 16. That'll be full stop. Lopez.
Okay. Let's get that runway airport diagram overlaid on our moving map so that we have that information. Try and stay ahead of things. Because again, I am unfamiliar with the field. I am unfamiliar with most of these fields, with the exception of Polecat. And I only know Polecat because I designed it for explaining here. I found it by accident when I was flying with Downwind Sim and Melvin Leroy. I joined in with one of their flights and came across it, and it wasn't an airport, and explained I thought to myself, well, that would be a fun one. So it turned out it really is. I really enjoy that little one. $13 miles out.
As I'm in traffic, 6 Quebec is turning right base for runway 16, Lopez.
And it was left traffic here. Let's see if we can get that weather yet.
Winchester Muni weather. Wind 250 at 22, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 19, dew point -6. Altimeter 2994.
Tailwind's definitely pushing us, making a ground speed of about 150 right now, indicating 125.
Winchester Muni weather. Wind 240 at 22, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 19, dew point -6. Altimeter 2994.
240 at 22. So yeah, 18's gonna be my best option. So we're gonna take 18. Let's see, where does that put me? Alright. So I would cross midfield. Cross midfield and join the up downwind for 18. That's what we're gonna do. 979, figure pattern altitude's 1800. Winchester traffic, Skylane pilot club 33 is 9 miles to the west. Going to be crossing over midfield to join the left downwind of 18, full stop, Winchester. And about time my little chatbot came alive. Ground is late for work. Alright, where are we at? 8 miles. And we had runway 18. And we're gonna cross over midfield, join the left downwind. Let's make sure there is no funny traffic pattern altitude stuff. So let's pull up the AFD here real quick. Didn't say otherwise. So yeah, we're just gonna call pattern 1800. And at this course, we are almost kinda gonna be right on the course for midfield. Alright, 6 miles, and let's start descending. Full rich, power back. Let's trim for this descent. A little bit of power. Winchester traffic, Skylane pilot club 33, 5 miles to the west at 2,600. Going to be crossing over midfield to join the left downwind for 18, full stop, Winchester. we're going to do a full stop and taxi back. And then head over to Chattanooga. There's our pattern altitude, roughly. Put some power back in so we can maintain this altitude. Field is in sight at 12 o'clock. Winchester traffic, Pilot Club 33, 2 miles to the west, crossing over midfield to join the left downwind, 18, full stop, Winchester. Weather-wise, I don't know if the answer to this specifically yet. We are using real-world weather. We're using everything but the cloud layers. Well, let me rephrase. We have the cloud information in there. They're just not being drawn, if that makes sense. They wanted to be VFR, and right now we're had a lot of overcast in the area earlier. Alright, there's our midfield. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is crossing midfield to join the left downwind, 18, full stop, Winchester. Beam the numbers, showtime. Let's power back. Flaps 10. Still got a tailwind. It's going to push us. Gonna want to turn a little bit earlier this time. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33, left base 18, full stop, Winchester. Alright, looks like we got some power lines to clear here. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is on a short final approach, 18, full stop, Winchester. Alright, we're high on the glide slope, but we're high on these power lines. Gotta get over these things. We're gonna slip it in there just a bit. Lose a bit of altitude real quick. Go, flaps 2. Power back. Flaps up. Brakes on. See if we can get this turn off. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is clear 18 and taxiing back. Winchester. clear. Clear on the left. Clear on the right. Okay. Thanks, Hawker. I was a little concerned with these winds, but appreciate that. To give you guys an idea, the Boss 182 comes in at an empty weight of 2,500 pounds. Useful load of 3,500 including fuel. So it's an increase of about 450 pounds over the IO 540 that I originally put in them. The 235 horsepower Lycoming IO 540, right? Or 340, one or the other. So she's a heavy bird. She's quick, but as I said earlier, you really need to hold that power, and that's when you're falling. All right, and this last leg's about 43 miles. Trying to decide if let's see. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and we do need to fly our flight plan real quick. So we're BGF to CHA. And off-block time is now going to be 00. Roughly, we'll just say 0055. Give myself some leeway. And route time. What means around half hour roughly sounds good to me. Fuel endurance, we no longer have 4.5 hours on board. My guess is we'd have this at 4 hours on board, roughly. We'll just call it 3 hours and 45 minutes. And we are VFR. Alright, new flight plan has been filed. Okay. So from here we're Kilo Charlie, Hotel Alpha, Chattanooga. Pardon me, boys. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? There's an age test for you. Okay. 43 miles, yes. I am going to go and unload, and I will be right back. Parking brake on, no traffic in the area. Alright. 2 minutes. once again, my apologies about that delay there. We are, excuse me, ready to get going again. Alright. On the ground here at Winchester now, and getting ready to depart the VFR east over to Chattanooga. We are uncontrolled field currently, but we will go ahead and grab VFR flight following once we're airborne. Let's see, just for reference, let me find... It's not really a... Doesn't look like there's really a VOR around here, is there? Well, Winchester's gonna be my waypoint then. Alright, brakes on, parking brake off, quick mag check, brakes on, 1800, left mag, there's my drop, right mag, there's my drop. Alright, mag check's good. And strobes are still on. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is taking 18 and gonna be making a departure to the east, Winchester. So yeah, still a left crosswind departure. Technically, I'm still good. Okay. Clear. Looks clear.
Winchester Muni weather. Wind 250 at 2, visibility 8. Sky clear, temperature 18, dew point -2. Altimeter 2996.
Alright, so those winds died down. Alright, I'm going to try and stay ahead of things here. So I know I'm going to have to contact Chattanooga approach. I don't know exactly which one yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get the primary one on standby in COM 1. That way I have that ready. And then I'm going to go ahead and put Chattanooga 1 approach. We're going to put that in COM 2. Let's see, on there, 125.1. Simply because then I won't have to re-look up the frequency should it be this other approach controller. Okay. 125.1. Alright.
Pilot 4484.
Okay. Chiwi 55, welcome and thanks, and glad you were able to ride along for a bit. And Lugbrain, is this live or sim game? Well, I mean, I am live streaming my flight training device. So it is live, but it's not a real live airplane per se. It is it's a flight training device. It is a virtual simulator. And I certainly wouldn't classify it a game. I could buy a game for about $60. But thank you. And thanks for the follow, Lugvein. Hope to have you aboard in the future, and welcome. Alright, here we go. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is taking runway 18 and be making a left crosswind departure to the east, Winchester. Alright, we did our mag check, our strobes are on, we were clear of traffic. Here we go, full power. Rudder for center. Airspeed's coming alive. Let's rotate. Alright, we do have positive climb rate. Everything's in the green. I'm calling it a go. I'm gonna make my crosswind turn. About 1,500 feet or so. Thanks, Chewie. Hope to see you again soon. Alright, crosswind. Winchester traffic, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is turning left crosswind and departing the area to the east. Last call, Winchester. And let's switch over to... actually, we're still a ways away. We might need to contact Memphis Center. Let's see here.
Outlook 823, right heading 110.
Okay, for Pilot Club 823.
638, heading 110.
Alright, Memphis Center.
110, Pilot Club 823.
133.65.
Memphis Center, this is FedEx 5894. Is there any way that you can give us a transition?
FedEx 5894, do you want to know what runway they're landing? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, we're landing 20, but we're not sure what transition we should take.
FedEx 5894, I'm not sure. I'll have you over to approach in about 3 or 4 minutes, and they'll be able to tell you on initial contact.
Roger that, thank you.
Memphis Center, Skylane Pilot Club 33.
Pilot Club 33, Memphis Center.
Type 182, about 4 miles east of the Winchester Airport. Currently 2,400, climbing 3,000. We are direct to Chattanooga, looking for a VFR flight following.
Pilot Club 33, squawk 1572, Chattanooga, altimeter 29905.
1572 and 29905, Pilot Club 33, thank you. About 39 miles out of Winchester. Out of Chattanooga, I should say.
Pilot Club 33, radar contact 40 miles west of Chattanooga. Chattanooga, altimeter 29905, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR, Pilot Club 33. Alright, cruise altitude 3,000 feet. That's what we filed. That's what we're going to fly.
Pilot Club 33, contact Chattanooga, approach 119.2.
119.2, Pilot Club 33. Thank you for your service. Good day.
Pilot Club 632, I need you left turn heading 0109. I can't have you find that heading.
Left turn 010.
Chattanooga approach, Pilot Club 33, 3,000 feet.
823, speed your discretion, contact tower 100.3, connect. Late 23, speed your discretion, contact tower 118.3, connect.
Alright, speed my discretion and over to tower 118.3, Pilot Club 823, good night.
33, Chattanooga, approach Chattanooga, altimeter 299.5, welcome aboard.
Tennessee is a real pretty area. I always enjoy my time down here.
Release, speak to 210.
210 knots, Melissa Fun.
You know, I think we might climb up to 3,500, simply because we do have some terrain here. I know I filed 3,000, but 3,500 will work since I'm heading east.
On flight heading 020.
And we are
one flight heading 020.
We are under VFR flight following.
020, Melissa Fun.
Chattanooga, approach number 456, Papa Lima, with you to the northeast of the airport, about 013.
456, Papa Lima, Chattanooga departure, welcome aboard.
We're looking for VFR land, been up here for a minute.
632, flight heading 110.
Flight heading 110, 632.
6, Papa Lima, what are your intentions? Were you going to Chattanooga?
Yeah, we're going to Chattanooga. We're looking for inbound there. We're with the other approach, and he sent me back to you.
Papa Lima, that's interesting. He told me you're not going there, but I made a mistake. So, flight heading 200, we'll get you in. Sorry about that.
Alright.
200 for 6 Papa Lima.
I just put the Chattanooga airport diagram on my forward plate so that I have that information available when the time comes. Again, just trying to stay ahead of the situation. Especially being unfamiliar with the area. Unfamiliar with the airports in the area.
Flight heading 150, so make that 170, heading intercept the localizer approach Chattanooga inside.
Flight heading 1.
Oh, climbed a bit there.
Report for the way inside, 632.
Right, 26 miles out, roughly.
Chattanooga approach, Pilot Club 632 has runway inside.
632, cleared visual approach, runway 20.
Clear visual, runway 20, Pilot Club 632.
There's a bit of a wind gust. So it looks like they're going to be landing 26. Is that correct? So what do we got here?
6 Papa Lima, flight heading 240.
240.
Papa Lima, just expect to be put on the midfield right down in runway 20. We got the final all busy with all that IFR traffic.
20, okay.
Say again for 6 Papa Lima.
Lima, just expect to be put on a either a right base or a right midfield downrun entry from like 2. Got a bunch of firecraft in the final.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you wanted me to keep my speed up or do a couple 360s out here until you can get them all cleaned up.
I'm working on it, but yeah, I'm just expecting it.
No, do your thing. I'm not important. We slow.
So I imagine I'm gonna expect a right downwind for 20, based on my intro where I'm at.
6 Papa Lima traffic is 12 to 1 o'clock. 3 miles, 4,008 at the 38F, 4,000.
We got that traffic. Our TCAT sure did let us know. I appreciate you.
5394 Chattanooga approach, you up?
Alright, don't see any other aircraft in the area.
632, contact tower 118.3, good night.
Contact tower 118.3. Thank you very much.
F1 fly heading 130.
And approach FedEx 5894 with you at 11,000 with kilo.
Just 1 fly heading 130.
And 130 FedEx 5894.
Negative 15, 1 fly heading 030, descend to maintain 7,000.
119.850.
7,000 FedEx 5894.
Just 1, if you got the turn right turn heading 150.
Right, 150, malicious one.
Alright, so 119.850, that should be ATIS for Chattanooga. See if we can grab that.
F1 fly heading 180, intercept the localized for Chattanooga inside.
Alright, 180, intercept localizer, malicious one.
Level field information golf.
Alright, so we're able to pull the explain ATIS. We're not able to pull the VATSIM ATIS for some reason. 119.850, 119.850. Alright, well.
6 Papa Lima, fly heading 200.
200, 6 Papa Lima.
Level field information golf. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind 240 at 21. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 21. Dew point -7. Altimeter 2995. Arriving runway 20.
Alright, so we've got our wind gusts again, 240 at 21.
Papa Lima, where's 4,500? Do you want us to stay here or you want us lower?
Papa Lima, altitude is your discretion.
Copy that.
Just 1 with this speed, 180.
180 knots, malicious one. Roger 292, Romeo Hotel, 4,000.
2 on the hotel, Chattanooga approach, welcome aboard, fly heading 170.
170.
Alright, looks like we've got the field in sight. It's at our 12 o'clock.
Fly heading 180.
Fly heading 180, 5894.
5894, make sure to maintain 250 knots below 10,000 feet according to the regulations. Thank you. November Hotel, fly heading 200.
200, come on, man.
Well, hopefully he reaches out soon, lets me know my entry.
November Hotel, descend 18-3000.
2000.
33 traffic, 10 to 11 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, the Chancellor at 2,500.
Who was that traffic call for?
Club 36. 5894, fly heading 210, descend 18, 4,000.
Alright, 210, descend 18, 4,000. 5894.
Just one contact tower, 118.3, good night.
118.3, thanks for the ATC, Malicious 1.
Club 33, make a left 360.
Left 360, pilot club 33.
Chancellor 65 Lima, enter midfield right downwind, runway 20.
Midfield right downwind, runway 20 for 65 Lima, you said?
Huh?
Midfield 20, 65 Lima.
So we do these 360 turns at standard rate.
Skylane 941 Tango's 20 miles northeast of Chattanooga is out for a full stop with Kilo.
Northeast of the airport, stand by. Hello, Skylane 210 Hotel, turn right into traffic is at 12 o'clock, less than 2 miles.
Turning right, 0 minutes up.
Heading 270.
270 degrees.
Synthetics 5884.
November contact tower, 118.3, good night.
18-3 over the tower, thanks for the ATC, hell of a job. We'll see you at 65 Lima.
Yeah, we're working on it over here, and aircraft calling to the northeast, contact approach on 125.1, they'll help you out.
Or was that 270 for 5884?
360 degrees.
5894 A-firm, heading 270.
Sorry about that, 270, synthetics 5884.
33, get the field in status after 12 o'clock in 8 miles.
Pilot club 33, we do have the field in sight.
33, enter midfield right downwind, runway 20.
Enter the midfield right downwind, runway 20, pilot club 33.
Sky 2 minutes, I'm going to try to work this out. Turn right heading 020.
020,
Pattern altitude 1,700 feet.
Hotel, climb and maintain 4,000.
Let's get down there.
Heading 360, right turn heading 360.
Right turn heading 360, 5894.
Reporting to contact tower 118.3, good night. Contact tower 118.3, good night.
Over to Tower 118.3, Pilot Club 33. Thank you for your service. Good night. Chattanooga Tower, Pilot Club 33.
Pilot Club 33, Chattanooga Tower.
We have 5 to the west, going to be entering the midfield, right downwind, negative on the ATIS, to land.
Pilot Club 33, Chattanooga Tower, roger. Enter right base, correction, enter right downwind runway 20.
Enter the right downwind, runway 20, and I do have the local weather, Pilot Club 33.
Okay, number 6 Papa Lima, make a quick landing, please.
Sure,
Landing 6 Papa Lima. What's your...
Lovell Field info.
Chattanooga Tower, exit at Golf, request taxi to GA ramp, malicious 1.
With 1805. Malicious 1, taxi the ramp, Telegram 47.
Lovell Field Information Hotel. 2000 Zulu weather. Wind 220 at 15. Visibility more than 10. Rain. Sky condition.
Malicious 1.
Yeah.
The lightning.
Chattanooga Tower, good evening, Pilot Club 8310 miles to the east, 3000.
Look up 83 Chattanooga Tower, that's the enter left base runway 20.
Left base 20, Pilot Club 83.
Alright, we're almost down to our pattern altitude, and then we'll enter midfield right downwind for 20.
671 runway, 15 mile away.
1 point, welcome 6 Channel.
Boondock Saint. Thank you, and welcome aboard. I know we met a little bit the other day in Honker's flight. So welcome aboard, Felicity. Good to have you.
Point 7, 6 Papa Lima, thanks to the ATC.
And Boondock Saint is formerly Duluth Fly, for those of you who don't know. So thanks and welcome.
Chattanooga Tower, hold short name 15.
Hold short 15, over 767. Chattanooga Tower, good evening, Skylane 941 Tango is about 8 miles east of the field now, 3500 descending, inbound for full stop with Kilo.
41 Tango, Chattanooga Tower, low traffic, off your right wing is a, aircraft type unknown at 3000.
Looking for traffic, 41 Tango.
Alright, so I'm at my pattern altitude. Let's grab my right
yeah, 41 Tango, overfly midfield at 3000. Over midfield into right midfield downwind for runway 20.
Overfly midfield at 3000 and join a right downwind for 20, Skylane 41 Tango.
Hey, Skylane 41 Tango, that's my...
Extending downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind, you'll call the base, Pilot Club 33. 41 Tango is my buddy Tommy.
Fly run heading, runway 156 takeoff.
Runway heading 156 takeoff, welcome 6 Channel.
Presentation 8 Alpha Delta, I have visual 20.
Number 8 Alpha Delta, Chattanooga Tower, hello, reduce the final approach speed, runway 20, go to land number 2, following a aircraft type unknown on the left base.
This is the final, clear land 20, 8 Alpha Delta.
Boondock Saint says he's envious of the setup. Well, anytime you're in Central Ohio, welcome to come on by.
That kind of ground point set of the day.
Okay.
Okay, Falcon 83, this is going to work. Turn right, make a right 360, please.
Right 360, Pilot Club 33.
Yeah, that's for Falcon 83, Falcon 83, right 360.
Oh.
Right 360, Pilot Club 83.
83 traffic off your right wing is a citation on final.
On side.
To maintain visual separation of right off the traffic off your left wing at 2000, aircraft type unknown, making the right 360.
It's Alpha Delta.
Charlotte Tower, Delta 811, ILS 20.
That's 811, Chattanooga Tower, lower, 820 for the land.
Delta 811.
Delta 33, enter right base for runway 20, 820 for the land.
Right base, runway 2020, clear to land, Pilot Club 33.
671, contact departure.
Update departure, 881, 6 traffic.
Delta 33, make short approach.
Short approach, Pilot Club 33. Alright, we're gonna 180 right around in there.
John 21's ready for departure.
Delta 33, fly heading 200 for me.
200, Pilot Club 33.
Sorry, that's for Pair that's for Pilot Club 83.
200, Pilot Club 83.
Contact 3000.
3000, Pilot Club 83. Head up, Delta, going around.
3000, Delta, Roger, fly running, contact 3000.
We're heading 3000, head up, Delta. We had a loss of about 10 to 15 up on short final.
Delta 33, turn right turn, heading 270.
Who was that for?
Club 33, turn right 270.
Right, 270, Pilot Club 33.
And John 21's ready for departure.
21, right, short 20 for arriving traffic.
Okay, hold short, John 21.
Number down, Delta contact, sorry, stand by.
Alright, let's get back up here to pattern altitude till we get our further instruction. I thought I had my sequence, apparently did not.
Down, Delta, turn right turn heading 220, contact approach 19.2.
Right 220 and back to the approach 25.8 up Delta.
American 654 with you, runway 20. Alright. Then for 41 Tango, traffic up your right wing, he's A320 over the number.
Looking for traffic, 41 Tango. We got him in sight, 41 Tango.
41 Tango, runway 2, all the traffic runway 20 for the line.
Land 20, Skylane 41 Tango.
All Club 83, turn riding 270.
270, Pilot Club 83.
All Club 33, turn riding 020.
020, Pilot Club 33.
American 654 with you, final 20. 654, Chattanooga Tower, 20 for the line. 20, good land, 654. 53, right contact lost. Agree, make a right 360, sorry.
Right 360, Pilot Club 33.
For Kilo 21, can we get an estimated time for departure? If not, we'll have to go back and get more fuel.
There's 2 more routes and I'll get you out.
Okay, no problem, sir. Get on to him.
Welcome 83, turn right heading 020.
020, Pilot Club 83.
Twin Tower, this is FedEx 5884. Hello.
FedEx 5894, Chattanooga Tower 920 for the land.
5894.
Welcome 83, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, 162-4000.
Yeah, we do these 360s at standard rate turns.
94 traffic at your 3 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, 182 at 2000.
Traffic's inside.
Welcome 33, are you able to run 15?
Am I able to what?
Able to run 15.
We are able for 15, Pilot Club 33.
Welcome 33, make straight in runway 15.
Straight in runway 15, Pilot Club 33.
Welcome 83, maintain 3000.
3000, Pilot Club 83.
Well, straight in's better than never, I guess.
33, runway 15, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 15, Pilot Club 33.
Chattanooga Tower, Southwest 145 feet.
Alright, so off of 15 are exits to the left. Doesn't look like any of them are going to be closed. So the goal is to at least get down, touch down before Juliet. There's a displaced threshold, so Juliet's going to be my first exit.
Interior Hotel, Chattanooga Tower, maintain 3000 for now. 3000. Welcome 33, runway 15 clear line, hold short, runway 20.
Clear land 15, hold short 20, Pilot Club 33. Yep, so we definitely got to
Tower, Skylane 941 Tango is clear, runway 20 at Delta. We're going to the west ramp.
we've definitely got to stop before the
number 1,
runway there.
41 Tango, kind of ground 47.
9.7, 41 Tango.
Tower Delta, still taking 11 overground.
Oh, good, shields on both, flaps are up. Alright, give me 10 flaps right now.
Welcome 83, make a left, correct, disregard. Welcome 83, enter right base, runway 20.
On the glide slope.
Right base 20, Pilot
Alright,
Club 83.
situational awareness. I do have some trees that are kind of right in front of the threshold there. That's probably why it's displaced. Alright, I do see the intersecting runway.
360 to right now.
658, 94, welcome to Chattanooga, kind of ground 7.
Alright. Give me your clamps too. We'll bring her in almost a stall configuration.
West, 737 to 2000.
Inside, Pilot Club 83.
Okay, 83, follow the traffic running 20, clear to land.
Clear to land, following traffic, Pilot Club 83.
Number 0, Hotel, make straight in runway 15.
Alright, there's our displaced threshold. Looks like I've got 2 there, holding short.
Okay, 83, I'm going to have you track the localizer for 20, but I'm going to switch to runway 15, okay?
Let's get this first one.
Pilot Club 83.
Okay, Pilot 83, before this comes deal, turn right in 270.
Flaps up.
270, Pilot Club 83.
I'm sorry, I got a lot of arrivals to deal with.
Of course.
Yeah, let's get out of his way. Yep, there's our inner marker.
And for 2 Romeo Hotel, runway 15, clear to land.
Clear to land, 15, Romeo Hotel.
Strobes off.
Chattanooga Tower, Delta 9390, visual approach runway 20.
Delta 9390, Chattanooga Tower, good afternoon, running 20 for land.
Good land, 9390.
Chattanooga Tower, Pilot Club 33 is Alpha 15, holding short on Juliet.
Pilot Club 33, Pentagram Point 7, good day.
Over the ground, Pilot Club 33, thank you for your service, good evening.
Hey, Pilot Club 83, enter left base, runway 15.
Base 15, Pilot Club 83.
What frequency did you say the ground was?
Hold short, 20.
121.7.
Runway 15, hold short, 20 to runway 12.
Alpha Bravo, were you able to do a U-turn into that ramp directly behind you?
We can do that, or we can swing out wide right while the Cessna crosses in front of us, whatever you need to do.
Please swing out right if you can, out wide if you can stay off of the runway.
Unable to stay off the runway, we can do a U-turn on.
Thanks, sir.
Chattanooga ground, Skylane Pilot Club 33 is Alpha runway 15, holding short at Juliet, taxi to parking.
Charlie 33, stand by. Charlie 33, are you able to U-turn and taxi via Delta?
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to mute that inner marker at some point. Chattanooga ground, Pilot Club 33.
Tango, cross runway 15, follow the traffic.
Cross 15 at hotel, follow the traffic.
Tango, Papa Charlie 33, are you able to U-turn and taxi via Delta?
U-turn and taxi via Delta, Pilot Club 33.
Ground 78 Alpha Bravo, we're unsure what you want us to do, just advise.
I don't understand this U-turn.
78 Alpha Bravo, are you able to pull forward and make a right just to let the traffic by you? Then I'll send you out to runway 15.
Affirm, 78 Alpha Bravo, doing that.
Thank you.
Chattanooga ground, Pilot Club 33, can you clarify that U-turn? That'll put me right back onto the runway.
Charlie 33, are you facing towards Delta or towards the runway?
I am just off of runway 15, holding short on Juliet, facing Delta. I am west of Delta.
Roger, hold your position. I'm going to send someone past you and then I'll get you taxied over.
Holding on Juliet, Pilot Club 33.
Chattanooga ground, Southwest 14
Parking brake on.
Ground November 292 Romeo.
Winchester Muni weather.
Looking for a taxi to FBO.
Southwest 145, are you looking for a taxi to the ramp?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to program a mute into there. That's annoying.
Southwest 145, taxi via Alpha Bravo, follow the traffic. Delta 811, I'm working on your clearance to cross run right now.
Roger, no rush. Chattanooga ground, good evening, Pilot Club 83, clear runway 15 at hotel, requesting taxi to the FBO. Tango Papa Charlie 83, hold position. 2 Romeo Hotel, 41 Tango. Taxi via hotel. To Romeo Hotel, safe parking. The FBO, I think there's actually 2 of us sitting right here. Roger, 2 Romeo Hotel, taxi via hotel, take the right into FBO. 41 Tango, follow the traffic. Follow the traffic on hotel to the ramp. Skylane 41 Tango. And hotel to the ramp. Delta 811, cross runway Charlie, continue taxi. Charlie, continue taxi, Delta 811. American 654, follow the traffic. We're off 20 on Alpha, looking for Wilson. Southwest 154, follow the traffic. Southwest 145, follow the traffic. 8 Alpha Bravo, clear to cross runway 15, taxi via Hotel Delta. Cross runway 15, Hotel Delta, 8 Alpha Bravo. Ground, confirm just clear to cross runway 33 at Charlie, Mike 664. Who was that just called for crossing? American 654.
I wonder if I scoot forward if this inner marker will stop beeping.
Hey, cross runway 15 at Charlie, Mike 664. Chattanooga, Gemini 276, we're on Alpha off 20 going to Wilson on the FBO side. Gemini, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot, follow the Tango Papa Charlie 989. Alpha Foxtrot, and I don't know people's call signs from my airplane, sorry. Roger, there is traffic sitting on Foxtrot holding short of 20. Alright, we'll follow traffic on Foxtrot at 20, Gemini 276.
Nope. Alright, we got one getting ready to cross right in front of us. It's an interesting looking outer space paint job.
We're setting up in Charlie, taxi to Wilson. Station 647, Chattanooga ground, taxi straight ahead to parking. Straight ahead to the ramp, see ya.
Chattanooga ground, Skylane Pilot Club 33, we're still holding on Juliet, taxi to parking.
Off Juliet, correct? Block. Pilot Club 33, Chattanooga ground, taxi parking via Delta Hotel, hold short of 15 at hotel.
Delta Hotel, hold short of 15 at Hotel, Pilot Club 33.
Who else is calling?
Delta. Man. Oh, annoying. Hotel. A Delta. Hotel.
Been my 276, cross runway 20 Foxtrot, continue taxi via hotel.
Cross 20 Foxtrot, continue via hotel, Gemini 276.
No delay, traffic is 2 mile final.
Gemini 276.
Club 33, cross runway 15 at hotel, continue taxi via hotel.
Cross runway 15 at hotel, continue taxi via hotel, Pilot Club 33. Alright.
American 808, you up? 808. Good 808, Chattanooga ground, taxi to the terminal via Alpha Charlie, hold short runway 15. Charlie, hold short 15, American 808. Pilot 33, you've gone for opposite direction traffic, also going to the FBO, should be no factor, just take the first entrance in there.
First entrance into the FBO, Pilot Club 33. And thank you for your service. Have a good evening. Okay. Let's see if we can find ourselves a tie down or parking T.
Ground, Delta 2079 with you,
or find somebody's empty hangar.
for Atlanta. Delta 2079, choo-choo ground, class request standby.
Alright, we're just gonna
Standby, roger.
go over here. We'll find an empty hole. There we go. It worked. Oh, we don't want to decapitate the forklift man. Alright.
Ground Legion 1076 off at taxiway Golf at the terminal.
Legion
There we
1076.
are. Time is it?
Ground, taxi
9:45.
Alpha Bravo Charlie.
What's the tack time?
Terminal Alpha Bravo
527.7.
Charlie, Legion 1076 and hold short runway 15.
527.7.
The taxiways are really weird though, I just discovered.
And we started at 525. So we put 2.5 hours on the hums, which is
I only noticed it when I saw you 808 go out
wasn't
with Charlie,
so
which is what I told you, and I noticed that there's a
incredibly
problem.
busy right now.
Gotcha.
Let's see if we couldn't do another short hop. But it is
Anyway,
getting late.
runway 15 at Charlie, continue taxi via Delta.
So I think I am just going to go ahead and shut it down for now.
Via Delta, American 808.
Alright, let's configure things here. Trim is set for takeoff. We'll squat.
Chattanooga ground frontier flight
VFR.
250.
Fuel was on both.
For IFR clearance to Memphis.
G5 going
Frontier
off.
flight 250, Chattanooga ground, your number.
Avionics going off. Lights going off. Make sure lean. Mags and master also. cabin air off. Alright, so there we have it. Nashville to Chattanooga with a stop in, I forgot the name of it already, Ellington. And then over to Polecat Training Center. And then over to Winchester, and then finally over here to Level Field, Chattanooga. It's a good event with the Pilot Club and the Atlanta Air TCC. I think that's who was putting it on. So yeah. What is it, Tuesday? I've got the kids this coming week, so I'm going to take some time off, spend some time with the kids, and probably be back up in the air. If there's time permitting this weekend. But again, time with the kids. But if nothing else, definitely next week, Tuesday or Thursday sometime. The Virtual USA Flying Club has an event on Thursday that unfortunately I won't be able to attend. But you might want to check out their Discord and check out some of the event details for that one coming up. It's hosted by a buddy of mine. So, alright. So that is it for today. Let's see, who can I send you over to? Let's see, we have SimC, there's always a good one. And we will... Oh, Melvin's on. Melvin Leeboard does a lot of good GA stuff. And then, that flight sim dude. We will go ahead and send you over to Melvin. Melvin always has some good things going on. Alright. If you are new here, feel free to go ahead and follow so you can catch the next one. If you have come back to see me, as always, I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that takes time out of their day and comes to fly with me. Flying is fun. Flying is more fun when it is more than one. So, until the next time, you guys all take care and stay safe. And I'm going to jump right on over here to the Pilot Club Discord, and I will go ahead and say bye to those guys as well. Oh, just me and Tommy left. Alright. So, there's definitely a long GA event. Generally, they're over at 9 for the Pilot Club. But, this was fun. We hit a lot of fields. So I appreciate you tagging along with me. Stand by, and we'll send you right on over to Mr. Leroy.